Hello and welcome to another music tutorial. So kind of recently I did a build, a Klingon costume build, and there was music kind of attached to that. So I'm going to go over how I made that music, Maybe it's not the greatest music, but whatever, I thought it kind of, said Klingon. So anyways, I'm going to go over how I made that, and perhaps you can replicate it yourself, if you want to, or you can just rip my stuff off because, I don't really care. As long as you don't stop other people from using it, that's my only criteria. Like, you can rip off whatever you want, just don't stop other people from ripping it off, because you're not speaking for me, you see? Well, when you say, oh, you gotta stop that, you're speaking on behalf of somebody. You see, you're not speaking for me, you're just, ripping my stuff off, or using it, appropriating it. Appropriating it for something great, for something majestic, for your latest, biggest, greatest project, and yeah, I like that, I like it when people do stuff like that. So, anyways, the way I created this kind of sound, this generic beat, was, it's not really a beat, but this tune was on the keyboard, I don't know, that's the only thing I have, like, right now. I'm going to build some synthesizers in the future, but right now all I got is the keyboard and, the theremin, but I decided, this is more keyboard sounding. So anyways, here's the keyboard. So, have a keyboard like this, and the first thing I usually do is turn it on. Yeah, so it's on. Yeah, I did some wiring up here because, the plug in the back doesn't work, so I had to go through the battery thing. So yeah, I don't know. So in case you're, anyways, whatever. So normally a keyboard's set to like piano noise. So you'll hear some, piano type of tune. So I'm gonna change it up to, more synthetic. I think I use this one. Yeah, this strings, or is it strings? Yeah, endless. Yeah, this thing, number 6. So anyways, now it sounds more, symphonic. It sounds different, So anyways, the basic keys that I used for this tune, I'll just kind of set this here, was, I basically used these kind of two, well, I don't know how you describe it, because, I'm not very musical. So you say I kind of used, like, I don't know, there's 3 things and then there's 2 things, and I'm sure, like, if you're a music guy, you'd say, oh yeah, that's a blah blah blah, ABC, every good boy does homework or whatever, but anyways, so I kind of like used this one, and I kind of like a few keys here, and these two, they kind of sound similar, so that's kind of the major sound there. So kind of the lilting tune is this, so it kind of goes like this. And I just kind of stepped it up. Oh, whoops. Yeah, like that, some sort of anticipation of battle. That's kind of the basic tune layout there. So, yeah, and then for the, like there's in-between beats, so all I did was I went up and down this scale, like, you can just go, like, to kind of, to kind of, like, make some, more types of sounds, and then, of course it goes back to the normal, I don't know, something like that. So, for the, like, the lower tonality, I kind of use this side of the board, this end, the lower end, sort of. And, for this one, it's just, like, kind of a simple, like, first part of these 3 bars, like this, like, together. And then sometimes, like, like impending doom, like red alert, and sometimes, like, to make it less red alert, like yellow alert, kind of like, something like that. Or, you know, you can always like kind of like go, you know, using these two, you can kind of like, you know, just like a hodgepodge. You know, like the guy's confused, he doesn't know what he should do. I don't know. Anyway, so that's kind of how I put it together. So anyhow, so okay, that's kind of how I put it together. So, you know, if you want to like do this yourself, you can. Whatever, you know. You can use my stuff. I'm gonna have like a clean track now at the end, so you can, you know, pretty much like take whatever you want from it and use it for your own stuff. And yeah, that's about it. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. And shout outs to all my buddies, Mr. Avant-Garde, Mr. OVF, you know, Cuffas, Mr. Greg, Mr. Anthony, and all the other buddies I can't really remember right now. And, you know, if you're watching me, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. And goodbye.